Okay, welcome back to ECET 1191 Programming Fundamentals. I want to go a little bit deeper into this introduction. So let's go into lessons. All right, and I already told you that the lessons has all your assignments, okay? Now, I want to talk about going through the folders so that you can see all the material. So once we go into Test 1 material, these are all the concepts that will be covered for Test 1. Okay, if we go into a folder, we go into Introductory Concepts. Okay, so you have videos and slides. Okay, so you watch the video or you look at the slides, and that is your lecture. It's going to be on video. Okay. Sometimes, and I'll show you, there will be other videos that I have gotten off of YouTube, which I think are very informative and just a easier way for you to understand the concepts. So make sure you look at these videos, being that you don't have a book. Okay. Then we have lecture notes. Okay. These are notes that I have developed that you go through. The first one is uncompleted. The second one is completed. Okay, so you might want to see if you can go through the uncompleted notes and fill them in yourself. But if not, you may just want to look at the completed notes. But basically, they go into the material just a little bit more. And sometimes I have examples in these lecture notes. So you should definitely take a look at the lecture notes, because this information also will be on the test. All right. So these are the lecture notes. Okay. So if you were taking this class during the regular semester, this is what we would go over in class. All right. So those are your lecture notes. And then, like I said, that was the uncompleted ones, but there are also ones that I have completed. Okay. So then once you start, all right, flowcharts and pseudocode are so important. For every program, you must start out by first creating a flowchart, okay? Or pseudocode, either one, whichever one you like the best. When we do loops, though, you must use flowcharts. You need to have either a OneDrive cloud account or a flash drive, because you will need to save your flowcharts there, and you should probably also save your programs there as well. Okay, so let's go in here and let's see what's in this video. So in this one, I tell you about the flowchart symbols, and in your lab orientation you are going to talk about flowcharts, so you really do need to know what each symbol represents, because it represents something specific and in particular. So I really suggest that you look at the video that talks about flowcharts. They're very important. The other thing that's very important are comments. All right, so right here I have all kind of videos. These are like YouTube videos that talk about algorithms and flowcharts, and it's very important that you understand this. Also, go to the resource center, to the tutors. We have tutors in the lab, and they can help you. So make sure you understand how to create a flowchart or pseudocode, because once you write down the steps to create the program, it's much easier to translate that into an actual program. But you need to think through what the task is and what it is that you need to do. All right, so let's go back to flowcharts and pseudocode. Okay, here's the homework, and then after the due date, the homework goes away, and if you want to practice, you will go to the practice homework. So it's in the practice folder. This will become available once the graded homework has gone away. Okay, so I talked about that. Okay, so I think that is mainly what I wanted to tell you. About going into the video, slides, lecture notes, homework, and practice work. So just make sure you always go into the folder just see all the information and resources that I have there. The other thing I want you to know is I'll start saying in some of these folders to create a index card. Okay, so say like in variables, and you'll create an index card that shows the syntax for that type of instruction. And these index cards you will get to use at the end of the course on your final and on your practical exam. So basically it's like you are creating your own little book resource by creating the syntax, because the thing about programming is that there is a structure and you need to know the structure of the commands. Once you know the structure, it's just much easier for you to understand what's going on. And the syntax is very important because a semicolon can create an error and have you sitting there looking for that error for a day, for hours. So that's why you create these little index cards that shows the proper syntax and the proper way to write a program, and then it's going to help you when it comes to debugging and catching errors. Okay, that's it for this video. Have a good day.